rod and Pollocks.
This week we've found another sheltered spot because we've got 40-mile-an-hour winds.
It's actually 50.
Is it 50s? 50,
Aye.
40-mile-an-hour, 50 gusts.
Is it?
The wind's that strong, you can't tell because Michael's got his hat on, but it's blown his hairline back 6 inches.
Let's look, see it's gone.
But yes, we're in bottom of the stairs at Hartley. Never fished here before, but we picked it because there's a massive cliff behind me, and with the westerly wind it's keeping me nice and sheltered.
We've had snow already.
We've had rain, we've had a little bit of wind because it's looping back down, but not as bad as it is up there.
I'm in Jarman, I'm looking forward to this one, are you?
That's not what you were saying in the car.
No, I've changed my mind now, I've seen it.
Have you changed your mind?
Yeah.
Yes, let's try and catch some fish.
Right, well, we've moved up on top of the rocks, which is actually working out in my favour. When we're down on the sand, just the slightest overcast now is hitting weed bed every time. So we've moved up onto these rocks and it's just a gentle lob onto some cleaner ground. And I'm getting gear back. I mean, I haven't lost anything yet, apart from a couple of hooks where I had a hook snag and it snapped off. But I have to be careful with my cast here because I seem to be, for some reason today, I found the sweet spot again in that rod. So I'm overcasting every time, but still no fish action. All the fish Andy's with me, he's had a decent knock, but there was nothing there afterwards. But I think this is going to be the sort of mark where darkness is going to be our best friend. We've also, out of nowhere, got a little bit of a sea running, so we'll see how that pans out there.
So as usual when we try a new mark, we've been snagged quite a lot of times, lost a few rigs, and caught nothing yet. The sea is quite calm, but with there being rocks, we're thinking the fish might come on when it gets into darkness. Well, we'll see that every time, and it very rarely happens, but we'll see.
Well, if you can't tell, it's a bit cold. We're getting near the top of the tide.
We've had some cracking bites, but we haven't connected with anything.
I've had a decent bite, Tom's had a decent bite, all the fish Andy's had a couple of decent bites. And there's no fish to show for said bites.
It's poo.
So, I like this place though, because believe it or not, we've got a 50-mile-an-hour wind above we, and there's nothing here.
Can you see if you can see the cliff in the back?
Hold on. We've got this big, it's hard, we did a panoramic, it's hard to see. Big, massive cliff face blocking everything. We're on a nice rock ledge.
The water looks decent. It's flat, but there is a bit of colour, so we're going to fish it into darkness and see what happens.
We are getting the odd rogue wave, which I'm going to refer to as knacker washers, because if you stand now on one of the cracks, they'll wash your knackers for you.
What, a plum douche?
A plum douche?
That's French.
Is it? Oh yes, it would be, wouldn't it? Le plum douche. So yeah, we'll keep you posted the best we can.
But so far it's not looking good.
It's not looking good. Hopefully when it gets dark, it'll still not be looking good.
But it'll be a bit darker.
But it'll be darker, aye. You'll not be able to see, we're looking miserable.
My precious.
Doesn't he look like Gollum? Look at him, with his little... He's like a hobo Gollum eating his tin of beans there. And he's blanking, which is even better. Yeah. So Andy got the first fish of the day. Oh! Tom got wet. It's a specimen snotfish. Let him get it off the hook. How you feeling, Tom?
Wet.
Tom, Andy has to do the dance this week.
He does. Because he caught a used condom full of cold custard.
Sorry about that, folks. We just nearly got done with another plum douche. I think I'm going to move back a little. Right, well.
One either side there as well. Yeah,
there's the fish. They're trying to decide whether it's a 5 beard or a wonder beard or it's a snotfish.
Or no beard.
It's no, that's a me, isn't it? A Mick Rockling.
There's one you co-host. That fish has got a better beard than you.
Got as much hair on his head as well.
You know what it is? I used to like used to. Now I don't. So that's a little Rockling for Andy. Wait, not a little. It's actually quite a big Rockling for Andy. Normally, as you all know, if a Rockling's about, we'd normally pack up and move on. But with this storm around, we're staying here. And we're probably just going to catch Rockling. Even though that's the only fish though, it's a fish on camera. And currently me and Tom are still blanking. And that could be weird. We've never both blanked at the same time. Although I've just got a slack liner, so I'll catch up with you in a minute.
Over there we have a beardless Michael. Absolutely useless at fishing and unable to catch a rockling. Here he is going to relieve himself up against the side of the rocks and get extremely wet. What perfect timing this video was.
Haven't blanked. Ah! And it's huge.
Whoa! What a fish! Are you going to eat him?
I don't think I can eat that one, Michael.
You're going to have to put him back.
I think I'm going to have to put it back. That was caught on straight bluey, and it's not a blank!
On your way back, Tom, I want the dance. See it because of your head. I'm just going to assume that it's not a blank dance there.
Yes, there was. Michael, what are you making?
Razor, crab, and bluey.
That's a nice looking bait, mate.
Right, well, sorry for the dodgy lighting situation. I have it sitting on a grass bank. It's my head torch. So far, we've had that one for Tom, and he did the "it's not a blank" dance. So it's not a blank. I've just had a thunderous bite. Guess what though? Missed it. It's not the best night's fishing, to tell you the truth. We're going to keep cracking on. My big bite, I had a nice razorfish bait out there. So I think I'm going to put on a nice big razor bait next to the pulley panel. Try and stick it back in the same place, and hopefully that fish is still there and still hungry. We'll see how it goes there. At the moment, I'm not enjoying this one. It's cold. It's blowing a gale up there, which is the weirdest noise ever, because you can hear how strong the wind is, but there's none here. It's like no wind at all. So on this, it'll sound like a hurricane. But yeah, we're just going to keep cracking on, see what happens. Hopefully I can scratch out a fish. If not, it's going to be blank number 3 for this year for Mick.
Fishing down in the shelter bit was nice. The walk back once we came over the top was absolutely horrendous. Michael, stop it.
I'm freezing me down, absolutely freezing. Wet glove, cold hand.
I don't know if you can see the colour of my hands, but I think I've genuinely got frostbite.
So we had just in one hand though, I had one wet glove.
I didn't have gloves on, holding the metal tripod. The sleet is coming down horizontally because of the wind. My God!
But that was a dreadful trip.
It was a horrendous session. I got one codlin which was about 7 inches long.
About that.
What did you
Massive.
Get, what did you get, Michael?
I had loads, I just didn't film them.
You had a juicy blank.
I'm not blank number 4, I think. I do believe it's blank number 4 this year. So this number 3.
It's a lot of blanks.
I am the king of blanks. So
you're gonna go home and have a cry blank.
I'm gonna have a massive cry blank. Might be a strangle blank.
Strangle blank. Right.
So yeah.
That was really bad. Apologies about the lack of fish. The weather conditions aren't ideal.
We've got this for another 2 weeks, I think, you know.
Oh, there's a different storm comes in next week.
Storm Dennis. Nobody likes it, Dennis.
But on to more pressing matters. The raffles will be starting on Thursday. That's this Thursday, the day after this video goes live. I'm not sure what the date will be. The first raffle will be going live at about 4:30.
Between 4:30 and 5 to make sure we've got everything in place.
If you're not already, join the Rod and Pollocks Fishing Facebook page, which is where everything's going to take place.
We've got some good prizes coming on with.
We've got a lot of stuff. Thank you very much to Soul and Tego and Baitmate who have already sent their gear in, ready for the raffles. They've donated this to us to raffle off to help the family, which is absolutely outstanding.
Yeah, thank you very much for that.
And I know that Phil from Seagoo has helped get some other companies on board.
There is 2 others on board.
There's 2 others on board.
I know Trident's one of them. I can't remember the name of the other one off the top of my head, but I've got it wrote down.
Tackle.
Yeah, Trident Tackle, thank you. But yeah, another thank you to all our other sponsors, Moonglow, Baitmate.
Thursday the 14th of February is when the
40th?
Yes.
Valentine's Day, isn't it?
Thursday the 13th of February is when it goes live, because Valentine's Day is the Friday, so it can't be. Yeah, I really struggled to add 2 on to 11 there.
Yeah, it's because we're cold.
Yeah, brain freeze. We'll call it brain freeze.
What brains? So yeah, we'll get them. They'll be going out on Thursday. Keep an eye out. If we can, we might try and do a live video as well.
We'll do I think the first raffle, maybe the second one, will fill up quite quickly, so we'll try and stay on top of that and do some lives, and we'll stay in contact with everyone. The other raffles will be going on until they're full, so the raffles are going to be consistently being put on one after the other until everything is gone. So stay tuned for that.
Yep, and we're going to call that there because I am absolutely baltic and I need a red hot bath right now.
I need beer.
Beer would be nice as well. Right, so tight lines, folks.
May the fish be with you.